Yo, welcome back to the channel, where today I'm going to be talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars' future after they just hired former Ohio State coach and current college football analyst Urban Meyer. I'm going to break down this video into a few parts. I'm going to be grading their hire and talking about who I think they should have hired, some free agency rumors and a breakdown of their cap space situation, and I'll also discuss what their ceiling is as a franchise with the new hire. Lastly, I'm going to go over their draft pick situation and who I think they should take with their first 4 picks. Before I start, I'm going to ask you to subscribe for more in-depth sports content from myself. Your subscription really keeps me going and I really appreciate a sub. Let's get into it. Now, who should have they hired? I think that they should have gone for Tennessee Titans offensive coordinator and play caller, Arthur Smith. The dud in the playoffs against the Ravens was less about his play calling and more about how good the Ravens' defense was in this game. And in my opinion, I think he could have led this young team with a star quarterback like Trevor Lawrence into the Super Bowl, unlike Urban Meyer. James Robinson plays a similar brand of football to Derrick Henry, and we all saw how great Henry was under Smith's play calling. He's only 38 years old, which means he'll be great for a long time. He's experienced and relates to players well. He's very well liked among the organization. And also, no other NFL team is truly interested in Urban Meyer, and I think they overpaid for him. Alright, let's talk about the Jags free agency. The Jags have a ton of cap space this season, and with the proper spending of it, I think they could have a mediocre team next year with a rookie quarterback, which is a great thing for Trevor Lawrence's confidence. The first thing I'd do is cut AJ Cann, the guard, who hasn't been great for the team, and with Cam Robinson probably coming back, they don't need him. They'd save a lot of money, too. I think they should also bring back Sidney Jones, who's been great for them this year, and I think would be a stud opposite to CJ Henderson, who looked fine this year. With their $75 million in cap space, I would sign John Johnson III, the safety from the Rams, who will most likely be too expensive for them to bring back. I'd also consider Leonard Williams, the Giants' defensive end, who does not look like he'll be staying or receiving a contract extension from New York. John Johnson has the size and speed to play all over the field and has been great for the league's top-scoring defense with the Rams. Leonard Williams has been excellent at stopping the run this season and looks to continue his hot streak with the motivated young Jags team. Now, who should the Jags take in the draft? Should they make any trades? In the 2021 draft, the Jags have 4 picks in the top 45, 2 of their own at number 1 and 32, and 1 from the Vikings at 45 in the second round. They also have the Rams pick that is projected to be in the late 20s from the Jalen Ramsey trade. With the first overall pick, they take Trevor Lawrence, quarterback from Clemson. This just is not a debate at all, and even though he was technically beat by arguably the second best quarterback in this class in the college football playoffs, he's a generational talent and the best prospect since Andrew Luck. He has a combination of pocket awareness, athleticism, arm strength, and football IQ that makes him a can't-miss prospect. Now with their Rams pick in the 20s, I say they go with Davion Nixon, the nose tackle from Iowa. Taven Bryan hasn't panned out, and I think Davion Nixon easily would. Here's a quote from the Draft Network. Nixon has very good spring and bursts out of his stance to shoot gaps and create havoc in the backfield. In a class that is sorely lacking in the potential splash defenders along with the defensive interior, Nixon may well be a prospect that is in high demand this April. Nixon is another can't-miss prospect in my opinion, and picking him up in the late first would be a steal. Now 33rd overall, I'd take the tackle from Texas, Sam Cosmi. Picking up such a talented tackle with this pick would be a steal. Cam Robinson on one end, Cosmi would step in and be a key blindside protector for Trevor Lawrence for many years. He moves well and has good length for an NFL offensive tackle. With their 45th overall pick, I'd take Paulson Adebo from Stanford. With him, Jones, and Henderson, their cornerbacks would be young and set for the future. I believe he's an underrated prospect, and I think he could become a serious ball hawk at the next level for the Jags. With my 5th or 6th round pick, I'd trade them to the Jets for Chris Herndon, the tight end. Herndon has a ton of potential, and in a class with lots of top-end tight end talent and more gaping holes to fill for the Jags in their early round picks, Herndon would be an excellent bargain pickup for them. Now, what is the Jags' ceiling, you might ask? In my opinion, in 3 years, if the Jags spend properly and build their team with weapons via the draft, they could be a solid playoff team. With Urban Meyer, a former college coach, I don't think they'll ever be true Super Bowl contenders. If all goes well, he could end up being an excellent hire, but there's a good possibility that his collegiate techniques don't resonate with the Jags' core. The Jags have just become the most interesting team to watch for next year. They have all the makings of a successful franchise, but I'm unsure about Urban Meyer as their head coach. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'd appreciate it if you subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you loved it, feel free to drop a like. It really helps the channel grow. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers before the end of 2021, and if you shared this video, it would help a lot. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you for staying the whole length of the video. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.